Hey Dungeon Crawlers, this is Dorks at Disadvantage, a D&D podcast by Dorks for Dorks, where we show you don't have to have a big group to have a great time playing D&D. And now, here's your hosts, Jennifer and Austin Caldwell. Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of the Dorks at Disadvantage podcast. I will be your dungeon master, Austin. I am joined by my lovely wife, Jen.
Hello, hello.
And we are going to be playing through some D&D one-shots. And tonight we're going to start with one called Presto Changeo. This is one of the one-shots out of the very handy Game Master's Book of Random Encounters by Jeff Ashworth. I recommend anyone into D&D or into DMing look into that. But before we get started, Jen, do you want to tell everybody about the character that you're going to be playing today?
Sure. So my character's name is Nyx. She is an Ashborn. And for those of you who do not know what that is a character that is essentially looks like a tiefling. She's got a demonic look to her, or a devilish look, but she has a scorpion tail, and she is a bard, so her main instrument is a fiddle.
Very nice. And the character I'm going to be playing is Valtos Firesong. He is a 92-year-old old man. He spent the majority of his life as a gardener, living in seclusion. And now that he has reached the end of his life, he has decided he wants to be an adventurer and study magic. So he has begun a career of wizardry at the ripe old age of 92.
Perfect age to get started.
I mean, why not? You're never too old to learn something, right? Even on your deathbed, you're never too old to learn something. That's pretty much Valtos. He basically got off of his deathbed and said, magic's my new thing. Let's have an adventure.
What level am I starting off at? Should have.
That's a good question. I should have told you that. You should. Well, I mean, I guess you should have asked that, but I also should have told you that. I mean, what kind of player am I?
We're doing great.
I'm off to a wonderful start. I think that we can probably keep our characters at 5. Is that where we were at? Is that where we left off in our other campaigns with these folks?
I believe so. Let me just give it a quick change.
You know what? We're at 6. But that is perfectly fine. Let's leave it there for this. Yeah, I think level 6 should be fine. This is normally a level 1 to 5 adventure, but I can definitely do some on-the-fly tweaking here as we go. You ready for me to open things up?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So, having heard about Nyx and Valtos's various adventures in Candlekeep and aboard the Recluse airship, the nearby town of Grimhaven has decided to throw a festival in her honor. It's called Feet Fest. And you enter the festival, and of course you hear the sounds and see the sights of everyone celebrating. The festival is in full swing. It's the first sunny day in Grimhaven for weeks and weeks. Everybody and anyone is at this festival. And as you enter in to the festivities, a voice suddenly rises over the entire crowd, hawking potions and other wares that promise to amaze and astound. In fact, he's so compelling that the skill challenges in the area have come to a standstill. And his booth, a horse-drawn wagon that says, "The Amazing Presto, Alchemist Extraordinaire," appears to be the only one currently in operation. Come one, come all, make big from small. Want speed? Drink these. Need brawn? Try one. If you fancy a kiss, just put this to your lips. and you'll soon be smooching your prize. Presto changeo, potions and lotions and tinctures that thrill. Improve your skills, cure your ills, pay your bills with these pills. Grow gills with these vials. Your denials and trials are no match for my batch of notable potables. Presto changeo. Don't ask me, try for free.
That's fantastic.
He sees Valtos and Nyx walking into the festival and soon approaches you. And he says, "Oh, adventurers, would you like to try one of my potions? It's on the house, of course."
Well, I can't say no to anything that's free. And I've just got this nice grin.
And Valtos is, ever cautious. "Well, I'm not sure. What sort of potions do you have available?" "Why, I have several here. Take a look at Presto's potions. We have the Jolly Giant Strength Potion. Guaranteed to make your muscles grow 3 times their normal size. We have the Potion of Elvish Aiming. Having a hard time aiming that short bow or crossbow? Take a dram of this potion, and you'll be a crack shot in no time. I also have the Rock in a Hard Place Potion. Take one drink of this and get hit by the strongest man, and you'll barely feel it. I also have my patent-pending Brain Booster Serum. Do you find yourself not that smart? Are you an inlander? Are you an orc or a half-orc? Then this potion is for you. Why, even the dumbest orc can take 1 sip of this and crack all of the codes of science. All of the mysteries of the universe will be revealed." Along those same lines, I have my Sage Wisdom Potion. Not quite the same as the Brain Booster. Where you feel smart with the Brain Booster, the Sage Wisdom will give you the wisdom of 100 years in 10 short minutes. Why take 1 drink? You have all the knowledge of the Sage Masters of Neverwinter at your fingertips. And last but not least, I have the Potion of Fiery Charisma. Are you not the life of the party? Do people frown everywhere you go? Have you not had a date in about 8 years? Well, then take a drink of this Potion of Fiery Charisma, and your smile will light up a whole room. Guaranteed. And with that, what does Nyx do?
Nyx is loving the sound of anything that is going to give her extra charisma, but she already knows she has that. She's interested in the strength one.
Does she want to drink the Jolly Giant Strength Potion? Does she want to give it a go?
She is interested in it, but she is also questioning this. She's just like, this is all fine and good, but what's the catch here?
Why, there's no catch at all. Why, me and my dear assistant Holdhammer Hearth here, we're just trying to get out and get our name known among the townsfolk. We make only the highest quality potions in our lab. We want to share that with the public. Why, if you try one for free, you're bound to be back for more.
I'm eyeing him, and I want to see if he is being truthful.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a wisdom insight on that.
Ooh, I got a 10.
10, okay. With a 10, I mean, he seems honest enough. He just looks like a simple man who's trying to hawk his wares. And he saw a couple of adventurers that he thought that he could get to try one of his products for free and then perhaps buy more.
So she is staring him down. Her eyes are beady, just squinting and just looking really hard at him. And she's like, okay. So she grabs the bottle and she chucks it down.
Awesome. So you take a drink of this Jolly Giant strength potion. And you don't notice anything right offhand. You get the idea that it's going to take a little bit for this to kick in. I think in the meantime, Valtos is going to look at all of these potions, and he just says, "Sage wisdom potion, sage wisdom indeed. I have all of the wisdom I require. I'm 92-year-old man. I've studied botany for 80 years. I know all of the mysteries of magic. I don't need any of your potions, my good fellow." And Presto's just like, fair enough, kind sir. Well, I appreciate your looking anyway, and I definitely appreciate your patronage. And then he looks over to Nyx.
She looks over at Valtos, and Valley is what she named him, but she's just staring him down, and she kind of feels like she's feeling like a little insulted by the fact that he didn't get anything, but she got something. Like it's like it's some sort of relationship where you got to get something too.
Yeah, Valtos is just going to ignore that. He's just going to kind of see you staring him down, and he's just sort of going to, reach into his robe and pull out a treat and feed his pet squirrel, Astral, who is now sitting on his shoulder.
So I look at the man in front of us, and I'm just like, well, how long does it take to kick in?
Why, usually no more than about 10 or 15 minutes, and you'll feel the full effects of this potion.
Okay.
Nice. So, in the meantime, all of the other sights and sounds of the festival are going on. You notice a small fighting ring where a grappler is taking on challengers. And out of the corner of your eye, you see Hold Hammerhearth, Presto's assistant, go over to the fighting ring and start talking to the grappler. And Presto just looks at you while this is going on, and he says, Tater von Spud. A world-famous grappler. Well, at least world-famous in these parts. You should stop by and challenge him when you have time. And you see Hammerhearth hand a potion to Tater von Spud, and he takes a big drink of it.
Now, what did he drink over there?
Judging by the color and texture of that potion, that would have been the Jolly Giant Strength Potion.
Now, I ain't going to fight anyone that's also going to drink that stuff.
Oh, well, I assure you, my potion's effects are very temporary. You could always wait until they wear off. And all of a sudden, you start to see Tater von Spud change. He starts to let out a loud scream, and his limbs begin to contort in different positions. And you see him grow in size. He becomes huge. Now the townsfolk are kind of going crazy. They're sort of panicking. You see him break out of the ring, the small fighting ring, and you just see him run off as he's screaming at the top of his lungs. And now, you start to feel some effects as well. Your potion begins to affect you a little bit differently.
Uh-oh.
All of a sudden, you find yourself laughing uncontrollably. Like this scene that was put in front of you of of Tater going berserk and breaking out of the fighting ring and just trampling through the townspeople just has you rolling on the ground laughing.
She would be laughing at that.
You cannot control yourself. Valtos takes a look at you. Pull yourself together, my dear. What is going on? We have to stop this man.
I'm laughing. I'm like, I don't know.
This man has gone berserk, and we have to do something about it. And here you are laughing.
He's so big.
So Hammerhearth comes back over to Presto. Presto looks at Hammerhearth. Hold, what has happened? What has happened here? You gave him the Jolly Giant Strength Potion, correct? Why, yes, of course I did. I gave him the Jolly Giant Strength Potion as he requested. It appears that it's having some sort of an adverse effect.
I laugh even harder at that.
You do. You are still laughing uncontrollably. Presto starts begging you, and he's just like, please, would you please go after him? If you could stop him as soon as possible, that would be great. This doesn't look good for my business at all.
And through laughing tears, I'm just like, sure. I'd be delighted.
Valtos just looks down at you and sighs. He's, pull yourself together. He looks over to Presto. Yes, we will stop him. If for nothing else, to make sure that he doesn't wreak havoc and hurt someone.
Oh my god, your squirrel's so cute! And I'm laughing at that.
Astral, the squirrel, just looks at you and then kind of very frightened runs back into Valtos's robe. So now, investigating the source of all this commotion at Feet Fest, there's dozens of attendees in the throes of dramatic transformations. Giant hulking mothers awkwardly chase after their unruly, fire-breathing children. A few attendees, hoping to increase their speed, now teeter on monstrous, stilt-like legs that are at least 20 feet long. A lovely couple who were wrapped in an amorous embrace after the effects of Presto's patent-pending sealed with a kiss love potion took hold are now attempting to eat one another.
Oh no.
It is, in short, an absolute horror show, and Presto is right in the middle, sweating, swearing, and screaming for aid.
I run up to him and I'm still laughing and look what you did.
Go ahead and roll an intelligence arcana check there.
Okay.
I guess roll it at disadvantage because you're still rolling on the ground laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll one for Valtos.
Ooh, 19 was my lowest.
Let's see. Valtos got dirty 21. And you said, what was your lowest again?
19.
19, man. Good rolls from both. So both of you understand that this is a direct result of Hammerhearth handing out free potions to the public. You know, not too much of a surprise. But now you also notice that Hammerhearth is nowhere to be seen.
Oh. What species is he?
Hammerhearth is a dwarf.
Okay.
Presto is a human.
Where'd your funny little dwarf friend go off to?
Presto looks around and he's like, I'm not sure. Well, I do hope he's all right. I hope he did not get trampled in the madness.
She snorts.
Nice. Valtos is just like, well, we will look for your friend as we try to stop this madman. Ah, that would be excellent, thank you. Do see that he gets back safely. And so, as you are talking, you see someone running up to you. You see a balding werewolf running up to you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. If you've never pictured a bald werewolf, well, try to picture one now. Werewolf with no hair. But yes, this bald werewolf runs right up to you and begins to attack. And go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay, let's see what old Valley got here. Was that 19 with your plus on initiative?
It sure was.
Old Valley got 20 with his +1 on initiative. Look at him go.
Well, well.
Age has not slowed him down. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Mr. Bald Werewolf. You're not going to believe this. Bald Werewolf did a nat 20 on inspiration. Or, I'm sorry, on initiative just then. Yeah.
Did so
crazy.
well.
Yeah, me too. I mean, man. Okay. So, yeah, this basically completely takes you by surprise. Bald Werewolf is now within 5 feet of Nyx. And he is going to attempt to bite. Let's see. Does a 16 hit Nyx?
It sure does.
I thought it might, but wanted to check. Oof. He's going to hit you for 10 piercing.
Okay.
It is now Valtos' turn. Valtos is going to step up and he is going to attempt his poison spray. He's just like, how dare you? How dare you? Taste my poison, you vile creature. And the creature will taste his poison. All right. Werewolf lets out a scream as he is sprayed with the poison from Valtos' staff. It is now Nyx's turn.
Okay. With a 19, I finally get to go.
Yes.
Okay, so I take my 2 daggers out and I run up to him and I try to stab him.
Give it a go.
Okay, that should do it. 18.
That's going to hit.
That's 1 dagger. 18 again.
Man, okay. Okay, that's 2 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Will do. That's 6 damage.
Nice, very nice. Bald Werewolf is furious. He turns now to Valtos, and he will try to attack with claws. Let's see how successful he is. He will miss Valtos with his claws.
Whew.
It is now back to Valtos. He's going to attempt another poison spray here. He's going to hit with it. Valtos sprays the bald werewolf again with poison. Bald werewolf is now going completely berserk. It is Nyx's turn.
Okay. She continues to stab him. Yeah, that'll do it. 23.
Of course.
Dagger 2, 14.
That will still hit, yes.
Okay. That's 7 damage.
Very nice.
I never get this lucky.
Tonight is your night. Episode 1, Lucky Night. Very good. Ball the werewolf is starting to look a little rough. Valtos is going to change tactics just a tad. He is now going to cast Chromatic Orb. He will critically hit with Chromatic Orb. Very nice. Okay. That's going to be 6d8s of damage.
Oh my gosh. He's going down.
Maybe. We'll see. This may be all ones, you never know here. I've done it before. I'm going to choose acid damage. Not that I think that it matters in this certain situation, but just sounds the best. Yeah, so with 31 points of acid damage, Valtos sprays this bald werewolf with acid, and its skin just melts right off the bones. And it basically falls to the ground as a lifeless stack of charred bones and tissue from the acid burns.
Oh, way to go.
And for now, we're out of combat.
I am laughing at the pile of bones that are left.
Yes, the potion's starting to wear off of you, but you do still have little bouts of laughter.
I'm just little snickers here and there. Just.
Valtos turns around and looks at you, and he's like, "Did you find my excellent performance in battle funny, my dear?"
It's just one of those things. You see a carcass just crumble, and you can't help it.
A carcass, you say? You see a carcass?
Oh my gosh.
So with that, Presto approaches both Valtos and Nyx. "Oh, that was a close one. I thought I was a goner for sure. Though I've never seen a werewolf with no hair."
That was quite a sight to see. Who is that was speaking?
Oh, that was Presto,
Okay.
the potion man.
Okay, so we still need to find Tater Von Spud.
We do.
And we have to fight this Tater Von Spud.
We have to at least try to stop Tater Von Spud, whatever it is he's trying to do.
Okay. Hammerhearth, that's the dwarf that we are looking for.
So now that the bald werewolf is defeated, Presto looks at the party and says, "Well, if I know Hold, I would say that he's gone back to my shop. If you'll follow me, we can go back and look for him there."
Okay. You lead the way.
So Presto begins to lead the way through town, through several back alleys, twists and turns. And you finally find yourself in front of this humble alchemist shop. And as you reach the door, Presto starts to lament his circumstances. "I swear on my life, I don't know why this is happening. Hole and I tested these potions with exacting standards. They were the best, the top potions."
I'm not sure I believe that.
Valtos just looks at Presto and says, "Well, obviously, your potions were flawed. You may have thought that they were the best. However, you can see with your very eyes that they are not what you meant them to be. Now, whether this is on purpose or an accident, we will find out. And if we find that you are complicit in this in any way, we will turn you over to the authorities. I assure you I've had nothing to do with this. And I resent the fact that you're even accusing me. Merely telling you what will happen next, if you're found to be guilty." So you guys go into the shop. Immediately you can tell that this place has been totally ransacked. You see scattered papers, smashed vials lining the floor. A number of the drawers have been pulled out of a small wooden desk and emptied. Even Presto's wardrobe has been tipped over. His prized collection of top coats and fancy hats lie in a heap underneath a smashed pile of furniture.
It looks here that you've been robbed, sir.
Presto immediately runs over to one of the drawers that has been pulled out, and he says, My journal has been stolen."
Who would want a journal?
I'm not sure, but it has all of my potion recipes in there, all of my breakthroughs in alchemy that I've made over the past 10 years.
They really want that? And I point to outside where all the chaos is happening.
And at that, Presto's face kind of flushes, and he's just like, I assure you, young lady, I am the top alchemist in this area, and I have uncovered secrets that, if fallen into the wrong hands, could be disastrous."
Nyx genuinely laughs. Okay, so it looks like your dear friend Hammerhearth has stole your journal. Why would he want that?
I have no idea. I've known Hold for 10 years. He's never given me any reason to doubt him. I couldn't believe that he would do something like this. And at that point, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
5.
Okay, I'm rolling for Valtos.
She sees that he's been robbed.
Let's take a look here. What did Valtos get? Yeah, so Valtos, he's going to notice 2 pieces of parchment on the floor, scattered among this mess. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to look over to Nyx. He's like, "It looks like I found something. I believe this will be of great interest."
So I lean in and look at the paper he's looking at.
So you see 2 pieces of paper there. On the smaller piece, it looks sort of like a business card. And on that business card, it says, "The cure for what ails, even if what ails was a cure. Hammerhearths, healing and haberdashery, potion reversal, limb regeneration, the finest hats, opening soon." I love the finest hats. I just got to say, that's a nice touch.
Yes.
I mean, if somebody's going to betray somebody and like steal all their potion idea, like sabotage their business,
They're clearly a hat wearer.
cause chaos, at least they're going to have fine hats, Jen. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't go to Hammerhearths. I don't care about his past. I mean, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to get a hat.
Only the finest.
Only the finest hats at Hammerhearths. But on to other business. The second piece of paper, you take a look at this, and it is a letter. And it says, "To Mr. Hold Hammerhearth from Patsy's Princely Print Shop. Dear Mr. Hammerhearth, please see the attached final proof for your recent order. We apologize we could not fit Hammerhearth's Healing and Haberdashery on the same line as you requested. It's still a lovely name for a shop, and we wish you a great deal of success. We also regret to inform you we will be unable to complete the requested print of flyers in time to be distributed at Feet Fest, as our staff are planning to attend the event themselves. Surely you understand. Good luck with your new business, and many blessings for opening day. Patsy Prince, Patsy's Princely Print Shop.
Interesting.
Valtos takes a look at this and he's like, looks over at Presto. Not only did your apprentice betray you, it appears he was going into business for himself. He was planning this all along, to sabotage your potion stand at the festival, in order to open his own business of potion reversals. Some apprentice you have here. You say you've known him for 10 years. Aye, 10 years. He's never done anything to make me think he was anything but a jovial lad who wanted to do his best.
Has anything recent happened between the two of you? A little bit of an argument, maybe?
You know, he's never asked me for more pay. He's always showed up on time. He mixed all the potions for the Feet Fest while I finalized my sales pitch. And now I find out he's been planning to stab me in the back. You think you know someone.
Well, I gotta applaud this guy. I mean, he spent 10 years of his life doing this. He was in it for the long haul. That was a long game.
By the gods, I'll see him pay for this. If you were to track him down, find him and bring him to me, I will pay you dearly.
Oh, you will?
Indeed.
Her ears perk up as she hears anything about coin. She is interested.
And at that, he brings over a small box and he says, "It looks like Hold did not take any of my personal stash. I have a few potions in here. And trust me, these are my personal ones and they will do what I say they will do. If you see any of these you like, please take one each."
Yeah. Nyx had so much fun with the last ones that she's excited. She's like, "Oh, gimme!"
So you look into the box and you see a potion of haste, a potion of perception, a potion of long rest, a potion of greater healing, a potion of enlarge, and a potion of spider climb.
Ooh. I will let Valtos be the keeper of those.
Well, we don't get to take them all, so we have to choose one
we
each.
have to choose one. Okay, run that by me again one more time.
Sure. We have haste, perception, long rest, greater healing, enlarge, and spider climb.
Spider climb sounds awfully fun.
To that, Valtos is like, maybe recreational, but hardly useful in our current predicament, wouldn't you think?
Yes. Okay. Well, I guess we could use the long rest.
Indeed. So you get a potion of long rest. Valtos chooses a potion of haste. And whenever you're ready,
I am.
go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 on perception. Man, excellent. Okay, so that's going to be good enough to do pretty much any of this. You see fresh footprints leading out the back entrance of the shop. And you also smell cologne in the air as you go through the back door. You see the footprints lead down the street. And at the end of the bend, you see the footprints end at the Princely Print Shop.
Well, it's very clear he went this way.
Indeed. It looks like he was going to the print shop to pick up his new flyers for his business.
Uh-huh.
Even though they said that they would not be ready for the festival. Perhaps he was going to offer them some additional encouragement.
Nyx is very excited. She's like, well, come on, let's go.
And so Presto begins to clean up his destroyed shop. And he just says, remember, when you find him, if you take him alive, bring him to me. If not alive, bring me proof that he's dead.
I will cut off his head or something.
Nice. The ever-sensitive Nyx.
Yes.
Excellent. So you start traveling towards the print shop, and you notice a figure that looks an awful lot like Hold Hammerhearth slipping into a sewer grate at the end of a nearby alleyway.
And I point to where he went, and I'm like, that must be him.
We must follow him quickly.
Make haste, make haste.
So do you head down into the sewer grate after him?
Of course we do.
Excellent.
I run as fast as I can over there with my very short little legs.
Excellent. So Nyx is going to go first. She's obviously faster than Valtos. You slip into the sewer grate. Valtos follows as quickly as he can. You head into a series of tunnels, and you can just see his shadow out of reach, turning a bend in the tunnel system.
Okay, I follow that shadow.
Okay. You pursue him in this manner, and you go through at least 3 different tunnels. But you lose sight of his shadow, but eventually you run into a large wooden door at the end of a tunnel, with sounds echoing from within. What do you do?
I listen in.
Make me a stealth check.
15.
Nice. Let me make one for Valtos, just for the heck of it. 15's pretty good, but we'll see if he nat 20s or something. He's not going to do that. He is going to not do well. Okay, so what Nyx can hear going on the inside is you just hear the sounds of loud bubbling and machinery.
I go ahead and slowly open the door and peek through.
As you do so, an acrid chemical smell hits your nostrils as you suddenly find yourself in a dark, warehouse-like space. A long-forgotten storeroom that has been transformed into an alchemist's laboratory has rows of barrels lining the back wall of the space, and you hear harried lines hear harried clattering, coming from behind you. Along the opposite wall is a pristine collection of hats in various shapes and sizes. A few more vials smash, and an awful growl carries over the wall. A giant dwarven head rises just over the wall as you see a tripled in size hold hammer hearth.
Oh dear.
This doesn't bode well at all, my dear.
I slowly closed the door. I had peeked through and I just...
You're gonna run back out?
I'm not running back out, but I just had the door open, so I just...
Okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna say with that 15 that he hasn't seen you. The dwarf has not seen you at this point.
Okay, there's a very large dwarf in there. What are we gonna do?
Well, as a master of the arcane, I would say that he stands no chance against me.
So, gentlemen first.
I was going to say ladies first. Young ladies first.
The elderly just need so much more attention.
When I tend to go first, my dear, you're either hitting me with a door or pushing me to the ground.
I promise I won't do that this time.
That's what you say, but I don't know how I could believe you.
So she's like, okay, fine. I'm gonna pursue this. You know, I'm just a bard. I'm not exactly a combat kind of girl.
I don't know. I've seen you prove yourself time and time again in battle with me.
Oh, that sounds nice. That was very nice. Okay, so she swings the door open very fast, and she has her bow ready, and she aims it right at Hammerhearth.
Okay. So as you swing the door open, he notices you in that same instant. Let's go ahead. You know what? You still took him by surprise. So roll to see if you can hit.
Okay. 14.
That will hit.
Oh, thank goodness.
Go ahead and roll your damage on that.
Ooh. That's a 6 damage.
All right. He will have 6 less hit points when we roll for initiative. Give us an initiative roll there.
Okay.
Let me put on the appropriate music, too.
Oh, no. I got a 3.
Ooh, I think old Valley rolled a low initiative roll, too. Oh, man. Yikes. Okay. Now let's see what Hold got. Hold got a 3 initiative. Is that what you said you got?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a roll off.
Okay, perfect.
What'd you get there?
9.
18.
Oh, gosh.
I thought about just giving it to you, and then I thought, no, it kind of be just fun to do a little roll off.
I like that.
All right. So having taken a little bit of damage, Hold is not happy. He is going to throw a potion at a rat that is on the ground. And this rat now grows large and very aggressive.
Oh, no.
And now this rat is going to try to bite. He's going to try to bite Valtos. Somehow it misses.
Whew.
It is now Valtos' turn. And Valtos He's going to attempt a poison spray. He will hit with it. Yes, and he will defeat the giant rat with one hit.
Whew.
Valtos looks at Nyx and he's like, "You see, my dear, they do not stand a chance against my arcane abilities."
Still think you should have went first.
It is now Nyx's turn.
Oh, joy. She is going to continue to shoot her bow at hold.
Okay.
That is a 14.
That is going to hit.
Oh no, 2 damage.
Yikes. Yeah, Hold does not seem phased by that hit. Arrow just kind of whizzes by his shoulder and grazes him.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it is Hold's turn. Hold is now going to come within 5 feet of Nyx
Oh no.
and use his battle axe. No worries, he's not going to hit you.
Whew.
Valtos' turn again. Valtos is going to try Ray of Sickness.
Ooh.
He will hit with it. Hold takes 10 damage, and Hold is now poisoned. Nyx's turn.
I go ahead and run up to Hold, and I try to hit him with 1 dagger. That will be a 13.
13 will hit.
Okay. I will also use my scorpion sting on him.
Okay, give it a shot.
Ooh, that was a 22.
Yeah, that's going to hit, of course.
So 2 damage poison sting and 3 damage dagger.
Okay.
So 5 total.
Remind me about your stinger. So you have to hit them twice before someone takes poison damage. The second
Sure.
time you hit with that stinger, if it makes contact, they will take 1d4 poison damage. Is that correct? Or 1d6?
Correct.
I think it's 1d4.
It's 1d6.
1d6, okay.
Or d8. I'm sorry. Let me.
She got buffed. That's right. I keep forgetting that you and I leveled up these characters. So
No, I take that back. It is a 1d6 plus 1.
that's still not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. It is now Hold's turn. Hold is going to have disadvantage because he is poisoned. He's now going to swing his battle axe at Valtos. And he will hit. He does 6 damage to Valtos. Slashing. It is now Valtos' turn. Valtos is going to try another chromatic orb. Yeah, not even. Okay. Nyx.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do the same moves. My dagger and then scorpion sting. That's 16 for the dagger.
Hits.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, no, that's a 6 for the scorpion sting.
Yeah, 6 won't do it, of course.
Okay, gotta roll for damage. 5 damage.
Okay. It is now Hold's turn. Hold is going to throw a potion in front of him at Valtos and Nyx. Between the two of them, that is. And go ahead and make a Dexterity saving throw. I'm going to make one for Valtos.
Oh no, 8.
Valtos is able to leap out of the way of this, but as it hits near the feet of Nyx, she's going to go ahead and take 1d4 fire damage. And you can roll the damage if you want to. That's
Okay.
fine. I don't care. I don't get hung up on that stuff.
No, no adding, just a D4.
Yeah, just a straight d4 fire damage.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Whew.
It is now Valtos' turn again. Valtos is actually going to try to attack with 2 daggers.
All right.
Dagger 1 is going to hit. Dagger 2 is going to hit. Hold will take 7 more damage.
Wow. Valley, I'm impressed.
I bet you thought that my skills were limited to magic. I picked up a knife fighting technique or two in my travels. Nyx's turn.
Okay. That is a 15 for the dagger.
Hits.
Scorpion sting. 8 again.
Wah, wah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's 2 damage for the dagger. She's just gonna give him little cuts.
Yeah, so Valtos sees you just go up and basically make the tiniest little cut on him on hold, and he's just like, proud of yourself there.
Indeed I am. Told you I wasn't a fighter.
That tale says otherwise. It is now Hold's turn. Hold is just going to try a battle axe swing on Nyx. Hold is no longer poisoned, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that, but
Okay.
he was poisoned for 1 turn. He's not going to hit you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
But
Woohoo.
you just notice he's no longer poisoned. He's not green, but he's looking bad.
Okay.
It is now Valtos' turn. Man, these turns are so quick when you only have 2 actual players.
I know,
and
but
then-
I kind of
and then
like
enemy.
it.
I kind of like it too. I mean, when you get those campaigns where you got 8 or 9 people, it's like, okay, well, I just took my turn, so now I'm going to go to Hardy's. And when I come back, it might be my turn again, but probably not. Valtos is going to try poison spray. If he does it, he's going to barely do it. He somehow does it. Somehow does it. Oh. So Valtos steps up to hold after you make your tiny little cut on him. And he just holds up his staff and chants, and this just green spray shoots from the end of his staff straight into the eyes and mouth of Hold. Hold begins coughing, and then you just sort of see blood trickle down from his eye sockets. And then he hits his knees, and then ultimately goes face down on the floor.
Ooh.
And we're out of combat.
Ooh.
Just then, you hear a rattling at the door behind you, and Presto comes in. Well, it looks like you took care of my little problem there.
Yeah, we got him right here for you. Didn't have to chop up the head or anything.
Very well done. Very well indeed. Well, as stated, I will reward you. 100 gold pieces, and my entire remaining potion stash.
Oh, that sounds just fine. Yeah, thank you.
And please, help yourselves to one of Hold's hats he has hanging up there.
I'm not really a hat girl, but they are fine hats.
Valtos is already trying one on. He's over in the corner, like, he'd basically killed Hold, and by the time you heard Presto come in, Valtos is trying on these different hats. Ah, very fine craftsmanship indeed.
Yes.
He puts on this hat. It's sort of like a lime green fedora with a purple feather on one side and a yellow feather on the other side. And on the front, it's just bejeweled with all of these little stones. And it's got the pattern of the shape of a star that's made from these little jewels.
There you go, Valley. That's is quite a look.
Quite smart indeed, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe I will be taking this hat.
And I look over and I'm like, shaking my head.
You know, I'm sorry, not Presto, Astral, the squirrel, in the meantime, comes out onto his shoulder. She sees him in this hat, gives him the look of, "You're not Valtos," and then just runs right back into the robe. Yes, quite smart indeed. This will turn heads at the wizarding convention.
That it will.
Presto just looks over at Valtos, and he's like, "Ah, yes, very dapper indeed, my friend. And now, a matter of that payment. 100 gold pieces, and the rest of these potions."
Well, thank you so much.
And just for your inventory's sake, you now have 4 potions of haste, 1 potion of perception, 2 potions of long rest, 4 potions of greater healing,
Ooh.
3 potions of enlarge, and 1 potion of spider climb.
Oh, goody, we got the spider climb.
Now, it's going to be up to you if you want to take that into the further one-shots that we do and have those potions in your inventory, or if you want to just convert it to the gold value of those potions. It'll be up to you.
I definitely want to keep them.
Awesome. So you keep those potions, you slide them down into your bag. Presto pulls out a change purse with 100 gold pieces and hands those to you. Valtos looks over at you expectantly.
That's right. I forgot. Okay. And I get the 50 gold and just lightly hand it to him.
Ah, yes. I was afraid you were going to try to slight me like you did aboard the Recluse.
Nah, that was just a one time, a girl's gotta try.
You still owe me 150 gold pieces.
All in good time. I paid you the 50 here.
And so you guys head back to the festival grounds. The people are starting to sort of regather. The festivities from before are recommencing. And you see a very dazed and confused looking Tater Von Spud getting some medicinal assistance from a cleric.
You feeling much better there, Tater?
Yeah, sure, indeed I am. I heard that you stopped the man who gave me this foul potion, and I will offer you my thanks.
Well, you're very welcome, and if you happen to, want to give a little for us saving you.
Yeah, he reaches into his pocket and basically pulls out lint and a couple small pieces of candy, and he offers that candy to you.
Oh, Thank
These are
you.
some special candies. These were made by my sister.
So she grabs them, but then she just gets an idea, and she's like, "Look, Valley, we got some candies for you." And I try to give it to him.
Let me see. Roll a persuasion check against Valtos's charisma here.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, he takes the candies from you.
And I'm like, and that will be 25 gold. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. I already have some money from last time, I'll just deduct that.
He just looks at you and he's like, yes, I've never had candy worth 25 gold before. Perhaps we can discuss that later at the inn. And that is where we're going to leave it.
Fantastic. Yes.
And we have reached the end of episode 1.
Yay.
Not bad. Not bad. I like these little one-shots in this book. This is a really cool book. It gives a lot of freedom on what you can do, a lot of tables that you can roll on to see what happens next. So we're going to be doing more from that.
That was great. That was a really good one shot. I liked it.
That was pretty fun. I did like that. And now that we've wrapped that up, join us next time for episode 2 of the Dorks at Disadvantage podcast.
Okay, see you next time.
Goodbye.